Level 1. You're 16. We work as a busboy at a rundown Denny's pancake chain. Your wage is the state minimum of $5.15 an hour, plus a few dollars in change from the tired servers. Your back is aching from constantly lugging heavy plastic bins of dirty dishes, and your shoes are stuck to the floor from the constant spilled syrup. The shift manager threatens to fire you for every broken plate, and customers leave pennies instead of tips. For the first time, you realize that the customer isn't always right, but you have to force a smile. Level 2. You're 20. You're a college student and have transferred to a waiter position at a bustling, youthful Applebee's restaurant. The official wage is still a pittance, but now it's the evening tip income that matters. You rush around the dining room with heavy trays, dodging other waiters, memorizing orders, and trying to hold back tears when a table of 6 rowdy students leaves you a $1 tip after 2 hours of running around. On Fridays, you spend all your earnings at the bar with your equally drained colleagues, and then head back to the dining room the next day. The turnover is horrendous. Half the newbies drop out within the first month. Level 3. You're 25. You're working your way up at a popular mid-range steakhouse in downtown Chicago. There are strict internal rules, splitting tips with bartenders and hostesses, a shift system, and a strict dress code. Your average bill is growing, and in a single evening, you can take in anywhere from $150 to $300 in cash. But the stress is mounting. During the Friday rush, you're juggling 6 tables at once. Orders are delayed in the kitchen, and an irate guest demands a free steak because it's medium well instead of medium. You're running around sweating for 6 hours without a lunch break. Your legs are aching like you've just run a marathon, and all that awaits you at home is an empty fridge and late-night thoughts about why you even got into this business. Level 4. You're 32. You pass a rigorous audition and land at a high-class fine dining restaurant in New York City. To work here, you memorize the Napa Valley wine list, French cooking terms, and the most complex ingredients of the signature menu. You're no longer just serving plates, you're selling experiences. Your bill for a single table easily exceeds $1,000, and your nightly tips for a shift can reach $400 to $600. But the price is high. The slightest mistake, a plate incorrectly served on the left side, or ignorance of the barrels in which a particular Chardonnay was aged, and the sous chef will eat you alive during the debriefing. You develop chronic plantar fasciitis and have trouble sleeping from the adrenaline rush of the night. Level 5. You're 41. You've risen to the rank of sommelier and head maître d' at an elite restaurant overlooking Central Park. You no longer carry trays. You manage the seating arrangements, interact with influential celebrities, politicians, and businessmen, ensuring impeccable service in the dining room. Your fixed salary is approximately $90,000 to $110,000 per year, plus a hefty percentage of the total tip pool. You look impeccable in a tailored suit, but your stomach is battered by years of eating on the go, and your nervous system is exhausted by constant hypocrisy and the need to smile at people you can't stand. Level 6. You're 50. You're the co-owner or general manager of a successful restaurant project in Brooklyn. You no longer walk into the dining room with a notepad. You approve menu concepts, communicate with investors, purchase premium alcohol, and deal with tax and sanitary issues. Your annual revenue has long since surpassed $160,000, and your name is respected in Manhattan restaurant circles. You're 58. You're standing by the picture window of your restaurant on a quiet Sunday evening. A young man in a formal vest walks past tables with perfectly starched tablecloths, unsteadily balancing a heavy tray of glasses. He casts a frightened glance at the kitchen, just like you did 30 years ago in that lousy diner in Ohio. You straighten your jacket lapel and clasp your hands behind your back. Your career is at the top. All your financial goals are achieved, but your knees still ache from those 12-hour shifts. You've been through sweat, tears, rude guests, and hellish stress. You simply didn't give up on this craft when it tried to break you. That was the whole secret.